Boys. This is the fun music that you missed. This is such a delight. I really like this music. Yeah, it's so cool and fun. Yeah, it's such a joy to listen to. I really like it. Oh, yes, I do. Anyway, welcome back to 60 Seconds Reatomized. I really like this game. There's a lot of cool things in it, and I didn't do very good. Well, I mean, I say I didn't do very good last time, but I feel like I did okay. I survived 42 days or something like that. We'll be Dolores this time. Screw it. So, I mean, I did all right, I guess. I need to get more water. I got a lot of soup last time, but I definitely need to get more water. Okay, so let's see. Get the gas mask. Get the water. Get that. Get... No? Oh. Husband! To the shelter! Get out of the way. Come here, daughter. So it's almost strategically smarter, it seems, to get or to start as the dad, because the mom is only too big. Okay, one more run. Get the gun. Go. Yes! Girl power! Achievement unlocked. Whew. Tora, super, gotta get them all. 216. I don't know what any of those achievements are. Ooh, wow. I didn't get the scout handbook. Oh. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. We vaguely remember stashing some stuff, so we got some bug stuff, I think that is. We got some bullets. Good. We don't have that much food. What do you mean? We got tons of food. We got 3 and 4. That's actually pretty good. Okay. I'm not gonna, like, super read through like I did before. I kind of want to try to beat this game. Considering our current situation, some days we're still struggling to deal with the shelter. Okay. We have a med kit. We had, now it's gone. Okay, well, I already lost the ammunition. Well, that sucks. Too dark finding tiny bowls with a flashlight. They aren't lost technically. They're still in the shelter technically. Water, a few drops of water. Getting something to drink for would be nice. Okay, so we're still good. Still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are high. Big risk for our health right now. I'm gonna wait. There's one person we truly missed, our great Uncle Terry. He used to... Okay, well, I can't... Uncle Terry... I don't know why. I don't have the scout book anyway, so... Oh, I guess we wanted to look at photos of Uncle Terry. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go food and water for everybody on day 4. Mary Jane used to be so cheerful, but lately she's feeling a bit down. She clearly missed her music lessons. She keeps humming her favorite classical piece. She's imitating the sound of tuba. She says she would die for a chance to play it again, which may very well happen if we let her out of shelter. If this would help to bring a smile to her weary face, maybe we should consider letting her out for a short walk around the house above. Sure. Nope, she did. Mary Jane got very excited. She said if she can't find an instrument, she'll settle for anything else. We sure hope she didn't The tuba didn't make it. We're pretty sure we prefer radio static or even the sweet sound of silence. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Okay, so is that like a free expedition then? I think that's like a free expedition. A free quick expedition, it sounds like. Welcome back, Mary Jane. Would have been really nice if you got the Scout handbook. Barely sleepy after all that arguing. Let's hope it won't happen again. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Okay. We're gonna prep for an expedition. After all the days we spent cleaning down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad, real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it, and now we're about to get sick. So why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other... Okay, use the gas mask, I guess. Please don't break the gas mask. Okay. Doesn't kill you, makes stronger. If we can survive a little bit longer, 30 years shouldn't make much of a problem. Just be sure. Dibs on the gas mask. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Okay, alright, so everybody needs water. Everybody gets food and water. Timmy, you're gonna go out with a suitcase. And a gas mask. Yo. Suitcase and a gas mask. Good luck, buddy! Have fun! Don't die! Stupid little Timmy. Timmy went out. Everybody's doing good. Nobody needs rations. I don't have a radio. I don't have the radio. Hey, Timmy, find the radio, buddy. Oh, God, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Today was relatively calm. There's much going on with Ted. Everybody's good. Ted and Mary Jane have been butting heads lately. Today, they got into an argument about movie characters, specifically who would win in an ultimate battle, Snow White, Seven Dwarves, or a group of wasteland bandits. It's a tricky one for sure, and debate is heated. Who come... Listen, the kid's always right. Sorry, Ted. Use some small bits and pieces from her pockets to award points for arguments and track the debate's progress. Between a bunch of buttons, dust bunnies, and some little rocks, we found several rifle bullets. That discovery made Ted and Mary Jane finally dropped the topic. Can we spare some water? No. We need to go another day. There's never a good time to go out into the radioactive waste, but it seems like this will become a necessity in this world of ours. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later, and plan a trip outside. Before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors, an unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. We only had a moment to decide what to do. Oh no! But what if it's something nice? Oh, but oh! Yeah, use the bug spray. It might be a cockroach. Don't kill it. I still have the bug spray. Can wipe out any mutated mosquito as well as any creatures lurking in the shadows. It won't bother us any again. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we didn't kill it then. Wait, how's everybody? Not survive any longer without... Okay, everybody needs food and water. Great. We're either going crazy or the entire shelter is crawling with little insects. Or worse. It's worse. There's spiders and... not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts. We've got to do something about them. Now, this is something that I remember hearing about. Apparently, Mary Jane can get bitten by a spider, and then all she needs is, like, food or something like that. So I'm not going to kill the spider. Oh, Timmy, welcome back. Mary Jane, did you get bit? Mary Jane. Said we could get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever other parts we could use for unfortunately, we've underestimated your chances. They're really fast, and all we achieved was getting tired. Maybe we'll get... Oh, we were so afraid for Timmy, but when we came back, Silent Wasteland had at least one resident who managed quite well. It was probably a looking monkey. We had no idea where it came from. The zoo, maybe. Seemed very friendly. After getting a few pats on the back, he played fetch, started following us while we explored the streets. Monkey come back carrying cans. Time to share it with us. At one point during it, monkey started making weird sounds, digging in front of us. With sick quick investigation, revealed a few bottles of water. No one even tried to open. The same couldn't be said about the bottles of water. Damn, we really well, I guess it's gone now. Cool. So, Timmy, you done did good. Look at Timmy, you get food and water, buddy. Well done. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted. When the map fell down and revealed some sort of safe behind it, we don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world. Shall we try it? Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Like, literally, why wouldn't you? We're still not certain how the map fell down. If there was some ghost playing tricks on us, it's a friendly one. Okay, Timmy should eat something. He just ate, so you're fine. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing happened. Nothing new happened. Okay, our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Okay. So we're pretty sure. We were pretty sure Mary Jane had her birthday 2 weeks ago, but it turns out it's today. Shall we get her something a young lady trapped in a tiny shelter would enjoy? Bug spray! No. Bug spray! You want bug spray? I don't know. I still got bug spray. Kids these days are all about those spray deodorants. The anti-bug spray probably works the same way. Mary Jane was so excited. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy keeps falling asleep. He needs a few days to rest. Water is all Dolores wants. Ted, can we spare some water? I think we can go one more day. Okay, we're good still. Oh, good. We still don't have any radio. Good. Oh, don't love that. All right, we'll feed everybody and give them all something to drink today, and we'll prep an expedition. If there's one thing we do regular basis, okay, yeah, all right. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. Everybody gets food and water today. Start prepping an expedition. Okay, well, just shove the radio down my throat twice, why don't you? Just 2 days in a row game, thank you. Yes, I know I don't have the radio. Another day with it, okay, whatever. No, everybody's good. Dolores, go out with the, gas mask, I guess. Good luck, Dolores. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy still hasn't rested. If there was anything... Okay. Oh, no, that's Mary Jane, not Dolores. Whoops. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured, all right, Dolores! Go answer the damn phone. How you doing? Wait, where was the phone? We have a phone? What? Call for help! Why do we need a radio? We answered the phone. We could clearly hear gas from the callers. They introduced themselves as subscribed from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had to start exchanging information. If the call was cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. Well, hopefully we'll hear back from them. All right. Well, why didn't we just call somebody out on... All right. Hearing strange noise. Is it coming from outside, or is it something that came into the shelter? We find nothing. We feel like we might be going. We should probably get busy with some. Okay, well, we got a checkerboard. Checkers is always fun. I love checkers. Oh, Ted, you are looking grisly, my dude. Having some fun made us forget about, what was it again? Timmy should eat something. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to get him some water. No! Dolores will not survive without water any longer. All right, so everybody needs food and water. Mary Jane, we really need you to get back here with some food and water pronto. Close off the entire shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people in the house. Oh, yeah. Desperate measures. Ooh! Through those old ladies. 4 bottles of water. Everybody gets a drink tonight. Well, okay. Well, maybe not. All right. Listen. Yeah, I'm kidding. We need to still preserve. Ever since we jumped into the fallout shelter, we've been wondering about that other door in the shelter. Should have... Yeah, okay. Well, shoot it. Please hold the short gun. We're fine. And we still got the ammo. Figured Timmy should eat something. Okay, we're good. Time to ration supplies. We're fine. Oh, good. Shove the radio down my throat again. Yeah, it's... I know. Oh, hey. Well, welcome back, Mary Jane, who's definitely not Dolores. Mary Jane, you have seen better days. Holy crap. Oh, what did you do to the gas mask? Nothing we don't needed. Okay, nothing made us happy inside. Mary Jane returned to the shelter from the surface. Despite his rather calm demeanor, Timmy got into a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. He says his parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behavior, but before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to hell. During our trip, we found their house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. We decided to go in and investigate. The people were obsessed with tomato soup. We saw many cans in their room kitchen. Most of them were damaged and all the tomato goodness had leaked out, but some survived. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottles of water. It's not our favorite brand, but it will have to do. We found their garage empty. They might have gone on a vacation before the apocalypse. Maybe they even survived. They left behind a few suitcases, so we didn't think they would mind us borrowing one. Damn it, their gas mask was damaged. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by a stranger. We should be more cautious next time. The last expedition got us thinking maybe we should just drive away from Nightmare somehow. Okay, okay. Well, that was a successful expedition. Everybody get some food and water. And we'll prep for another expedition. Timmy is bored out of his mind. He won't leave Ted alone. First, he wanted to play tag. Now it's hide and seek. And both have terrible ideas in a small shelter. Ted is in a bad mood and wants to be left alone. But Timmy is, how about his charades? Sure. Who am I now? Whoa, Mary Jane. Good lord. This really wasn't the best matchup. One moment, Ted and Timmy were calmly writing down rules. The next, they were screaming at each other, accusing each other of, how do you even cheat at this game? Okay, nobody's hungry or thirsty. Okay, we're good on that. Timmy, since you're all full of energy, go out with a suitcase or nothing. Go out with nothing. Just you, Timmy. Screw you, Timmy! Get out of here! For cheating! God damn it, Timmy! Timmy went on to the wasteland. We don't know what to do if we come back. Alright, everybody's doing pretty good. They're a little hungry, a little thirsty, but at the same time, they're still pretty decent. Alright, cool. Sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scarf-free bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered a simple one-time deal just for a can of soup. We get the bag of all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, but the trader gives us an angry glance. How much do we have? How much do we have? We have 3 cans of soup. Yeah, why not? We'll make the deal. Let's make a deal. Out of the bag. Okay, what do we get? I got a cat. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. As soon as the door closed. All right. A sheriff call. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, turns out it was just an angry house cat. Feline gave us a menacing look. Promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. The caller says Sherikov. Is that its name? Okay. Water. Everybody wants water. Water everywhere. Not a drop to drink. All right. We'll give everybody water. We have enough water. We'll give everybody water. Yesterday, during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism, one of my favorite words in the dictionary, and it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather, shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. Sure. Sharkov, you're so cute. Hungry, tired, and fatigued. Oh, you can click on them and see that. Cool. Dolores does not mess around. When what started out as a spelling exercise quickly found its way as to a math revision followed by a short physics course and ended on tinkering with random objects on our shelter. Mary Jane looks exhausted. We can't deny the state of our shelter has improved today. Oh, we got a gas mask. Cool. Mary Jane's tired. Could use a little food. Mary Jane is tired. She becomes cranky. She could, okay. All right, everybody's good then. Approached by a man we didn't know. He claimed to be in town, but he offered us a card game for a bet of 2 water bottles. Shall we? No. I don't have any cards anyway, so. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example would that set to the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We soon rob someone. I already did. Sent that man away. Good riddance. Alright. How was everybody? Sleeping all the time. She has no energy for anything. Okay, we better give her some food today or else. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Okay, so Mary Jane, you're hungry. Last night, the whole shelter was woken up by Ted screaming bloody murder. He was terrified, shouting something about tentacle radioactive mutants on top of his face. Turns out it was just Mary Jane stepping on his head in the dark. Ted took it very personally and demands medical care. Now, fair exchange, 1 of 30. Ted and Mary Jane refused to apologize and move on. Instead, went straight into a state of paranoia. He seemed to think Mary Jane had it out for him, while Mary Jane claimed it was Ted's face that hit her foot and not the other way around. Looks like both of them will sleep with one eye open tonight. Alright, we were afraid for Tim, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. He brought some strange-looking people back to our doorstep. They claimed to be wizards and were willing to trade useful supplies in exchange for a few weird trinkets. After hearing them out, we decided to look around our shelter for the items they wanted. They had some food with them that we actually bought with real pre-apocalypse money. They thought the coins we gave them were magical. We didn't argue. They really wanted to sell us their radio. They claimed it was evil and whispers about the return of the Dark Lord. We gave them a bottle cap. We believe that our expedition to the wastelands must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. We window shopped nearby parking lots. Unfortunately, there was nothing. Maybe next time. Mary Jane's sleepy all the time. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Pretty fatigued. Where's water when Ted needs it? Everybody's a little hungry, a little thirsty, but we're good right now. As long as we have food and water, our hope is brave soldiers. Okay, Timmy has comments about those. Okay. Finally, we have a radio. Kitty! Hi, Sugar. You're so cute. Bet. Yeah. Good news, government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from the area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer. Dolores would really love something to eat. Alright, everybody's a little hungry, a little bit thirsty. Okay, alright, so we'll give everybody some food and water. Sherikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just say we noticed something else on his collar. Seems to be able to play with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip? Yeah. I mean, listen, if it's somebody else's cat, I might as well give them their cat back, you know? Like, I need someone to keep their cat, you know? We grabbed our new fluffy friend for a little stroll through the waste, only to immediately run into a couple gentlemen dressed in trench coats, fedoras, and shades. They gritted their teeth at the sight of the cat, and they said they'd looking for it. Apparently, it belongs to their dear old Nan, who loves it dearly. Before we could utter a word, they took Sherikov, thanked us, and left. The cat didn't seem to mind, so maybe it was for the best. Dolores would really love something to eat. Dolores no longer thirsty. I just fed everybody, so we're fine. We're gonna wait. 2 more hours of coughing. We'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted. No fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like rats trapped. Okay. I don't know what rat poison will do, but that seems like that's the worst idea in the world. We decided to spray the hell out of that vent just to be on the safe side. Turns out it was just the right thing to do. A couple of mutated insects fell out by a gust of fresh air. Dolores would really love something to eat. They all just ate. Everybody's still a little tired. What's that glowing in your pockets, Timmy? Oh no, mutated ants. Their terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out. Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to have it their way, but who? Timmy. Listen, Antonio and Antoinette deserve a home too. Timmy was allowed to keep his atomic ant farm to the detriment of our supply stash. A little mutant scattered devoured a whole can of soup and escaped under the cover of night. We're relieved they could have eaten us instead. Oh, well, that was a bad idea. Well, everybody can have a bottle of water. No food for you guys, though. We'll prep an expedition, though. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. Remember him from before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets trying to convince us to join something called Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies, and he says he will reveal some secrets to us in return. Here, have some water. I have water. I don't have a lot of food. Hey, kitty! You pet. We are generous, so we shared our supplies with him. He tried to make us believe that America has a working space station in orbit, or rather had, since according to that guy, it exploded when the bombs dropped. How convenient, a working space station, what a joker. He was probably so hungry and dehydrated, his brain started playing tricks on him. To our surprise, we found Sherikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, or our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Dolores, okay. Everybody's stomach is, it's today or never. Okay, well, everybody needs some food. Dolores! Out you go with the suitcase. Good luck, Dolores. Remember, come back to your children safely. Hi, Sherikov. I could use a little food. Everybody already has food though, so we're good. Alright, rations. Loud crash, surprise shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start to the day. As it turns out, Sherikov found a new toy, a bit of the innocuous wiring that it ripped out of the wall. Who knows what the cable's for, but our lights are still on, so it can't be that important, right? Should we take the wire away from our fluffy friend and investigate it? Yes. Hello? We grabbed the cable and followed it to the rusty old truck parked in the neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with two men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Okay. We'll give everybody water. Agents who were spying on us or not. Okay, we'll hear you out. We'll give you a chance to explain yourselves. But I'm just saying, if you try to shoot us in the face... Oh, Ted. You alright there, buddy? Might need a shave. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our face, told us that their top secret government mission to wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat. It's suspected of being a Soviet agent. They're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house if we help them with some of their top secret missions. They assured us that they'd contact us again with more details. Okay. Nobody's falling asleep or hungry or thirsty. The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who's clearly not a trumpet player, who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? No. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure what they wanted. Yeah, that sounded like Robin Hood, and I got a lot of stuff, and I feel like I would probably have had a really bad time right there. Everybody's hungry, but nobody's, like, dying. Use some extra supplies. Last time we went on a supply run, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble nearby. How about we send someone... Timmy! Timmy, you're nice and nimble. Get it, buddy. Dolores? Dolores! Looks like army rations also consist mostly of canned tomato soup and bottled water, unless someone also left these supplies in the wrecked tank. We're glad to see Dolores came back safely from the wasteland. We've been discussing selling our house and moving someplace else, but in truth, we didn't exactly picture things as they turned out. We missed the whole place. It was only natural that we decided to take a look and see if anything was still standing. The only recognizable furniture in the kids' room were burned desks and Mary Jane's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. It was full of soup cans. Nice. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs that matched the floor tiles. Now they were nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remained in the dirt. Nice. Only a handful of books survived. Nice. The muddy swamp, which used to be a toilet, is now home to something that remotely resembles a mutated turtle. After exchanging a few pleasantries, he gave us an anti-bug spray and wished us the best. Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. All right. I think we're set for right now. Just when we thought we might have a quiet day, we got invaded. A group of bandits is on the other side of the door. We demanded we walk out with our hands in the air, or that we get it. They will get in the hard way. That doesn't sound too good. What should we do? Rifle. Shoot him in the face! Don't blow up the gun, though, please. Good. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? The spare ammo we brought came in handy. Dolores too tired. Okay. It's today or never. Okay, so I'll feed everybody and give everybody food and water today. I don't need to do any more expeditions right now. Our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. But we're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone out. Take a look. Timmy! Last man standing. 40 days. Nice. I'm doing really good this time. A shocking discovery. It was a dirty ice cream truck. It was a little crispy around the edges. And it was also missing wheels and some other crucial parts, but the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave a radioactive hell behind us? Dolores is still tired and can't seem to sleep it off. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Okay, so we're good. What's this? Oh. Interesting. So eventually you get that, and then that's a way that we can get out of here. Cool. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups, yards of string, and the agents running in with our next top-secret mission that will surely land us into VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go out on one successful expedition, write down what we saw in the journal. Very easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Sure. Mary Jane, go for it. Mary Jane's a beast, and she just had all that schooling. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. We graciously agreed to fulfill the request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised to be back with more information. Okay, we just fed them on 39. We have the Boy Scout handbook. I think it's every 5 days, so on 44 we need to feed and give everybody a drink. I came back from the expedition the other day. She had a tiny scratch on her leg. It didn't seem serious at the time, but right now it's okay. We got a med kit. There's nothing a few pills won't solve. Keeping a well-stocked first aid kit should be a #1 priority. Dolores better now, and let's hope it stays that way. Okay. It's saying everybody's not looking well. Okay, fine. One more thing of food and water, because I don't trust it. Okay. The bandits are back. Gun. That doesn't sound good. Oh, our gun's broken now. That's not good. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? Okay. No longer hungry, no longer thirsty. Today the music from the radio stopped abruptly. Instead we got to listen to a transmission from the army. We were halfway through to the door when they started talking about evacuation, but it turns out there's something we need to. All survivors were asked to leave a sign that they were alive somewhere in the area. The exact location were okay. Well, good thing I got a map. Quick glance at the map gave us all the information we required. We left them a message in a bottle. During one of the insane explosions at around 3 last night, Sherikov ran face first into the wall, causing a brick to fall loose. Behind it was a cigar box with some ammunition inside. Thanks whoever left it there. Recon mission was a risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even in the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs. All of them were armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Our buckets is just about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting the government shelter to have an excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Mary dies. Okay. Oh, you need healed. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure it's a band of raiders venturing outside might be quite dangerous right now. We rushed to the door and greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from medieval fire. We identified the source of sound. One of them was holding two rocks, hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup. They get lost. Okay, whatever. I got an axe? They were clearly crazy but harmless, so we fulfilled their request and it was worth it. They turned out to be very generous and gave us an axe. Nice. They claimed it was a magical battle axe, but to us it just looks like a regular one. Whatever, as long as the blade is sharp. Nice. Loris would really love something to eat. If there's one thing, Mary Jane is quite hungry. She wants to get her injuries patched up. Timmy is very hungry. Okay, we're good for right now. Hear that? Noise is coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out that manhole cover. Okay, well. No stone unturned. That's probably good. What the hell? We barely made it out alive. It was giant, a mutated crocodile or an alligator or something else with a giant mouth and plenty of teeth. Is anyone hurt? Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores was hurt. Oh, Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Okay, we'll give everybody food and water. We need to prep for an expedition. So this is what it's come down to. Sitting idly in the shelter with very few supplies and growing sense of impending doom. If there was something we could do about it, like breaking into our neighbor's shelter. We know the lock is broken. We saw her restocking the shelter before the bomb fell. Should we go and check it out? She and her children probably didn't even make it there, right? Yes. Listen, we need to survive. Whatever it takes. Could have given me a gun. We had to do this for the family and it had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps? Dolores has not eaten for a while. Okay. Crap. I would have really liked it if we got a med kit. Take that outside with you. They're gonna die. They're hurt. They're dying. Dolores would really love something to eat. They ate on 46, I think. Band of raiders are at our doorstep. They demand we let them in. There's no game. We either yield or we fight back. There's no middle ground here. You got an axe. Unbreakable. Well, lost the axe. We were able to fight off the bandits this time. No guarantee they won't come back. Dolores would really love something to eat. Mary Jane can take a lot, but her wounds are looking terrible. We need to do something. Can we spare some water, Mary Jane? Okay. Clearly, we're trustworthy after our last successful mission. As the agents came back with another request, we are to generously provide either a couple soup cans or some water bottles for an agent in the field. They'll take care of the delivery. In return, we'll be given an encouraging pat on the back and a promise of a better future. Just take the water. I have the water. Day 50. Come on. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. You would expect post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet, since you know most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet here we have someone at a door. When we open it up, we encounter a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asks us to train him a water chip. A water chip? What in the hell is that? It's my last water bottle. It's my last water bottle. But a blue jumpsuit and a water chip. Okay, so I admittedly looked this one up because I was like, I don't know what to do, but I guess if you give him water, he gives you a gas mask, and I already have a gas mask, and I don't want to mess this up. I feel like I'm so close to winning. I don't want to give him the water. I really, really hope Timmy comes... Oh, Mary Jane, where did you go? We're sorry to explain, we didn't know what a water chip was, and Dolores has no color left in her face. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. We're enough to make her angry at us, or at least fact we decided not to do anything about them. I'm sorry! When we got up, found a note claiming she deserves better and she left for Canada because it has a better public health care system. You right. Ted's not complaining today, at least. Okay, well, it's just Ted and Dolores now. Oh, good. We've been fighting with Dolores over the last can of soup. She insists she should eat the entire thing right now. Eating all our food at once. Madness is better to save it for later, or shall we share it now? Save it, Dolores. Negotiations took all night, but we got to a peaceful resolution. Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the fact. Oh, no. Oh, God. Everything's going to hell. Oh, Dolores is gone now. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Ted, go, buddy. Go with nothing. Good luck, buddy. Two months? Oh, Ted, you're looking bad. Returned safely from his voyage to the surface. We were happy to find a fire station in our town as at least semi-operational even after apocalypse. It's not really shocking. Firefighters are the greatest of heroes right after Marines and ice cream men. The ones with happy tunes in their vans. Although none of their faces look familiar, we're sure they're the real deal. They had uniforms, helmets, and everything. They even customized their headwear by drawing a lot of menacing skulls on them. How creative. Near the garage, we found a few firefighters shooting off some giant mutated cockroaches. With a fire hose, we joined in on the fun and managed to find some water bottles. Okay. Well, I ain't got a gun to throw away, so... I mean, eat up, buddy. What we initially thought was thunder turned out to be heavy knocking on someone either hates that door or is very determined to have someone answer. Should we open the door? Yes. Men in Black, the end. Oh. We were taken out of our home in the dark of night and hastily transported to what the agents called a presidential bunker. It's amazing. Sure, the walls are a similar shade of gray, but now we have a whopping 20 square feet more to walk around while we die of boredom. The extra bucket and newspaper supply is nothing to sneeze at either. All in all, it's definitely an upgrade. Life here will surely be worth all the trouble we went through. Finally, we can sit, relax, and let somebody else empty the bucket for a change. So I win? I survived. Yay? I only had, I mean, only Ted survived. My children, like, were gone, and I'm pretty sure the bandits killed my wife. But Ted survived? Yay? I'm gonna leave this one here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys want to see more 60 seconds down in the comments below as well. I really like this game. This game is a whole lot of fun. I think it's just it's a joy. I freaking love it. It's so good. So you know, make sure you hit that like button and go out, do something nice for somebody today. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye, guys! Before we go here, I want to give a big shout out to the patrons we got the Black TNT, Major Papa Chubbs, and Schmetter, all who are patrons right now. And, you know, I couldn't thank these guys enough for the continued support. So thank you guys. And if you want to become a patron, check the link in the description below.